In Nepal, there are not many Teslas. They are expensive. They are difficult to get. Who knows? Maybe they're too impractical. That's what we're going to find out. I went ahead and tracked down somebody who bought one of the first in the country. Maybe the first, he'll tell us. I've got Lokesh Ali joining us today.
Hello.
Pitsulidai Kecho.
ঠিক sir.
Right,
Yeah.
welcome. So for those who don't know, I'm Brian. Welcome to Futuraza. What on earth? I have only seen two in the whole country. What are we doing here? How did you get it? Tesla doesn't have operations here.
In the history of the Tesla in Nepal is about like 4-5 years here, and I'm the one of the top 10 buyer in, like the owner in Nepal. So the Model Y, I think I'm the first one. So the first one is here like the Model X, then after Model 3, and then after just the Model Y in Nepal. Yeah, there is not like the Tesla showroom in Nepal, but there is a like option, there is an importer of the Tesla also here. So at the moment, I think in Nepal, around 100 units of Tesla running in the road in Nepal now.
100 in the whole country, maybe. Now, Lokesh Ali has a very big, very successful YouTube channel. He has driven all kinds of electric cars, the ones that are available here. He's even gone to the US to drive a Cybertruck.
Yes.
And obviously a successful entrepreneur, a successful YouTuber. Very cool stuff. When these come in, well, first of all, what do people think when they see them? You had one of the first ones. It must have been quite a splash.
Oh my God! In that situation, if I drop this car everywhere in around the city, or maybe like outside of the city, around the Nepal, everybody excited, everybody watching this, and we have a funny story also in the Tesla driving at the moment, because the Nepal we have narrow roads, and there is not like the US like a highway. So in the highway also you can get like some cow, buffalo over here. So what I'm seeing when I'm driving my Tesla, so in front of there is a cow, but the Tesla scan is like it's a man,
So, of course, FSD has been known to make some mistakes on the display.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Now, when they come in, because it has to go through, I assume, a parallel import channel, it's exported to some other country.
Yeah.
That company, some company there brings it here. That adds a lot of cost, doesn't that?
You mean like the ICE or?
Well, I mean Tesla.
Yeah.
Because this didn't come straight from the factory. I assume it had to go somewhere
No,
else.
it's come from I think now from the Hong Kong distributor, sent to the Nepal dealers, and the Nepal dealer sold to us.
Of course. So where was this one made?
I think it's made in China.
Okay.
China version, but this is designed for like the UK and like for the Hong Kong.
Sure.
So before there is no the official in Tesla in Nepal. So my time is only the China time. I mean the Hong Kong time.
Right.
Yeah. And the Hong Kong and Singapore and Nepal, the driving is the same, the right-hand side driving.
Right.
So the China is the left-hand side, the driver position is the left-hand side. So this is not made for like China.
No.
So it's made for like the Hong Kong, UK, Singapore, Nepal, maybe like Australia.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what is the import tax? What does the cost end up being to get something like this?
Oh my God. If I say the electric is cheaper in Nepal, but that's not much cheaper. Only the compare with like the ICE engine, it's cheaper in Nepal.
So if you wanted to get a gasoline car of comparable value, it would have cost a lot more than this?
Yeah, more than 3 times, yeah.
Oh, wow.
More than 3 times.
Because the import tariffs aren't just a straight line. They're a mix. They're like, if you've got low powered electric motor, it's a lower tariff.
Yeah, actually, before there is no any variation, the tax on it's in every EV is like the same the tariff, right? But at the moment they are like the variety, like the up to 50 kilowatt motor is like the basic tariff, and up to 100 is another tariff, 150 is another tariff, and 100 I think the 200 kilowatt another tariff, and more than 200 is the maximum one. So the minimum one is almost like a 45% tax, import duty tax in tariff, and the highest is about like 150% tariff, at the moment.
Okay.
But if you compare to the ICE engine's basic one is like more than 300% tariff.
Okay. So it is at least twice as good, maybe more than that. So if I wanted to get a Cybertruck here, for example, it would be probably the highest tariff.
Yeah,
because it's the highest power.
Yeah.
But it would still be cheaper than a pickup truck with gas engine, because the gas engine would have a huge tariff.
Yeah. If you compare with like the what available the gas pickup truck in Nepal, that's the low variant one here. If you like compare like the Ford F Raptor, maybe the Cybertruck is cheaper here.
Yes. Now, how does this size work on the road? This is on the bigger end. It's not as big as maybe a Land Cruiser, but it's certainly larger than a lot of cars here. How well do you fit the roads?
The first thing is the driving, and another is like comfort and the turning points. I used to drive the dad car like the Mercedes E-Class, and that's also big size, car.
Yes.
So I found that some places like very narrow road, maybe sometime we have difficult to drive, but otherwise we don't have any problem.
No problems with that.
Yeah.
How's the ground clearance for you?
Actually, the Tesla, this ground clearance is very low, but our dealer did, they just raised the
Just
ground,
made it just another inch, 2 inches taller.
Yeah. So now it's like around like 200 mm ground clearance, this one has.
Okay, so about 8 inches of clearance. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
And have you had problems popping tires?
Of course.
Of course. Of course.
No, I already replaced all 4 tires at the moment now. So it's around like almost 24,000 kilometers in Nepal. So suddenly what happened in the road, I got like some of the iron rods. That's make the whole paints, here. So it's flat totally. So at the moment, we don't find any tire in Nepal. So I call the Tesla supplier, and they bring the new wheel. What they have put in the showroom, they put hole and change my tire. So then after I order like with them, and they will bring me like the 4-wheel and 4 tires. So I have not one spare. I have 4 spare tires in my home now.
Because it didn't occur to me, but yeah, those are unusual tires here.
Yeah. This size is not available at the moment. So recently, they are still trying to keeping in the store now.
Do you think Tesla's going to open an official presence here?
Recently, we heard the news about the India. If they open the India, so that might be easy for us then.
Yes.
So one funny thing is that my Tesla have the Singapore Hong Kong time. So that's like almost 2 hours different than Nepal. So the last 3 months ago, I take my Tesla to the India. So when I go to the India and look around the places, and even that time I didn't notice, but suddenly I see my Tesla time it changed.
Yes.
My Tesla time, it's go to like the India time. So India time and Nepal time just 15 minutes different. So now my time is friendly now.
So that had to get adjusted, sure. And are there going to be, should Tesla enter this market? Should they make an official presence? Do you think they would sell enough for it to make any sense?
Look, I think if you Tesla enter in Nepal, I think they have a more sale than India.
Wow.
Because India have every car very cheaper. And they have many manufacturer company also in India. So in India, what we brought in Nepal, normal people buy the first vehicle is like a motorbike.
Yes.
So if people buy motorbike in Nepal, like a 7-8 lakhs rupees in Nepal. So India, the normal people can buy the car in that price.
Yes.
That's the difference. We have a lot of tax. And if you go to the India, the Tesla price also not cheap to compare to their other cars. For example, now Tata also making the EV, Mahindra also making the EV. Their cost is, I think, maximum is like the 16 and 17 lakhs, right? The IC price, the Indian price. So if you go to buy the Tesla, you have to pay like the 80 lakhs. I think more than 50 lakhs. So almost 3 times price than the local manufacturer EV, So they might not have like that market in India, but if they come to Nepal, they have a market in Nepal. If that price we're getting in Nepal, we have much cheaper price in Nepal then. But now it's very expensive here. It's about like this Model Y cost is here like 150,000 US dollar. This one is.
And if you're looking at, do you think anyone's going to import a Cybertruck? Would it even be legal here?
Actually, I'm waiting for my Cybertruck. I already asked the Tesla dealer, if you brought the Cybertruck, the first customer will be me, But only the problem, they don't have like a right-hand side driving.
Oh yeah, right.
That's why it's not here. Otherwise, it should be here.
Well, they've got to work on that because Australia wants it too. They've got some rugged use cases, and other countries as well. I think once England approves it, then it can be something they can think about. So in terms of electrification, 5 years ago there were almost no electric cars. Now there's a ton. Is that a good thing?
Of course, in Nepal we have a lot of hydropower here. We are not using another the fossil gas one, the electricity. We are pure using like the green energy electricity, and the electricity cost also very cheap on here. It's like less than 10 cents per unit. So if you want to charge this car, you have no cost. So if you buy like the fuel, its gallon price is I think very expensive on here, like 180 I think rupees per liter. So that means more than $1 per liter. So it's like almost like
$4 a gallon. I think
it's
the same price as anywhere.
I think it's like more than $4 per gallon on here. So
yeah, that's what I was able to convert to, and so it ends up being 80 to 90% cheaper per kilometer.
Yes.
Yeah, and so a question I would have is, did you get to experience FSD in the US?
No.
Okay.
We just test like the autopilots in US. That's on the highway. It's perfectly, and sometimes I'm squaring like in the turning way, but it's like a roller coaster. And I try in Nepal also. If the Nepal there is a road like with the road marking, we can drive with the autopilots. But the problem is in Nepal is like if you follow the rules, but other cannot follow the rule. That's the problem in here, So if you're in the autopilot in the track, but suddenly some motorbike will come here, maybe some other car will be across you, They don't follow the lines, That's the problem.
Yeah, they will. It doesn't know how to behave.
Yeah.
And we've got a whole video on some of the obstacles to what it would be. So then, in terms of getting more electrification, what do you see being what needs to happen for EVs to continue going forward, growing, getting even bigger?
So in Nepal, the main thing is like a tax. So only the country in the world, I think Nepal, the electric car is cheaper than compared to the ICE engine because of the tax.
Yes.
Electric have no tax, almost no tax, and the ICE engine have a lot of, I think more than 350% tax. That's the reason,
So as long as that tax stays low, growth is going to continue.
So first time I brought the small car that on 2014, that's the Mahindra ETO small one. And that time that cost is very high. If that price I bought some small land, maybe I can buy one Range Rover at the moment, Yeah, but the things, I need a second car, the small car. That's time I brought that small car for like a parking, go somewhere like the small narrow roads, So it's in 2014. So slowly there is no like a big this kind of car. The first time I saw 2019, that's Niro. The Kia Niro is launched in here, Nepal, and then after Hyundai Kona launched in Nepal, and the Niro is my uncle brought that one. So I see, this is a very nice EV, because I drove like small EV. This is nice. So that's why, and I just see the price, the US price and the Nepal price. And I see the other price, the US price, the ICE engine is like very expensive on here. And I thought I have to make the video on this because a lot of Nepali people are saving the custom because it's a government facility also as because government not taking the tax on the EV. So that's benefit for our customer, That's my interest, so I start making my video.
Yeah. So if the government's main sources of revenue, the biggest import is energy right now.
Yeah.
And another big import, at least in terms of taxation, is automobiles. If they're getting rid of the oil and getting rid of the big taxes on imported cars, where's the tax money going to come from?
Yeah, that's the main question. And all the time, the government also, before is like the EV is like a golden taxing time. So there is no golden time for the tax for the EV now. It's slowly increasing on the EV tax also.
Okay.
So if you still compare, there is very low tax at EV. So the government main source is like in Nepal was and now also is like the main is like the custom duty and tariff, you know. So they have a lot of duties they get from like the ICE engines, and they also import in the fuel like the petrols, diesels, you know, even like the gas. So at the moment, I think they have some cut down these taxes on now. So I think government looks another way to get the tax.
Sure.
So before the Nepal, we have a main source like the farming and like the tourism. Now the main government sources of income in Nepal is like the manpower supply, you know. So many
Sure.
people go to the outside the Nepal and they work and they send to the Nepal back, you know.
Sure. So you've got, I mean, there is remittance money coming into the country, but there's also, you know, tourism is of course going to remain big, and there's always going to be that. And now you've got, as hydro continues to increase, you can export that and sell it for actual money.
Yeah, actually, we have a lot of potential for like hydropower in here, but it's still we are not that level at the moment. But before we import even like electricity from India, now that condition is almost gone now. So we have enough power for the local, and we are also in the winter time, in like the summertime, we also exporting the electricity to the India also, and the government also try to export the electricity to the Bangladesh also at the moment.
Wow, all the way to Bangladesh. Nice. So in terms of the Tesla, how do you think it compares to all the other EV options out there? Pretty good, the best, bottom of the barrel? What do you think?
Still, the Tesla is among the EVs the very high cost at the moment. So everybody cannot afford the like Tesla. Even you can see in the Nepal, they're like a Porsche, Taycan, you know, and also have Audi also, and BMW also. There's like the EV, but people are not so buying on that. But at the moment, the Nepal, the EV market is dominated by like the Chinese electric vehicle at the moment.
Yes.
And they have a lot of brands and a lot of good brands at the moment, and they have a good performance also, and they have like the very low price to the high price also. And they're also Indian electric vehicle also, like a Tata also don't have like highest sale in Nepal also.
Sure.
So
would you say it's among the best, or Tesla is the best, or it's not the best? I mean, what would you say?
If I say somebody which EV is the best, and if you compare like the other like the EVs and Tesla, I say the Tesla is the one side, and other EV is another side, because Tesla is not like only the EV. It's a technology. It's full pack of technology, and it's innovations, because everybody making the EV, then after they compare to Tesla. That's why the Tesla is different. It's like a mobile phone also. So many people compare like the mobile iPhone to the Apple to the other Android. So every phone is compared to the iPhone. So the iPhone is different parts. So all phone is different parts. It's like the Tesla also like the same.
Sure. Well, yes, that's actually a good example. Everybody's new phone, they say, how does it compare to the iPhone?
Yeah.
So that's a good point. Well, I think this is awfully exciting. I really appreciate you taking your time to talk to us about it. This is, I mean, it's so cool to see it here. It's nice that they were able to just lift the suspension a little to make it so you're not constantly dragging. Instead, only dragging sometimes once in a while. Hopefully, we get to see more of them on the roads in coming years. And if you want to see some neat footage, I don't know if it's got any English captions on it. Lokesh Ali's got some fantastic stuff. He is covering all kinds of stuff. He sees the new stuff, the old stuff, and that vehicle he talked about, you may have seen it on screen because we also made a video about that. It was really cool to see it. So guys, what did we miss? What did we misunderstand? Leave it in the comments below. Thank you so much to my supporters for helping me get to Nepal so we can make stories like this.
So if you guys are interested in the more EVs, in my channel, you can visit like the more Chinese EV also, Indian EVs also. And some video have like in English subtitle also. I make a video in my Nepali language because I awareness the people. It's time for like the EV. You should buy the EV, save the environment, zero cost for like fuels. So if you are also interested, you can just follow my YouTube channel. So you can find a lot of EVs on there.
And please do, because, it's a big community and there's a lot of love to go around. So everybody else, what did we miss? Leave it. You got to leave the comments. We don't know until you tell us. The videos where we make you smarter. The comments are where you make us smarter. And stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you clever robots when you subscribe to Lokesh Ali.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, Lokesh.
Hello there. Yes, sir.
He is that famous. People recognize him.
Morning there. Namaste, namaste.
How are you?
I'm good, sorry.
We've met. I've got all my devices from Oli's.
उसको दाइलाई भेटेको छु नि चेतनले
ए ओके हो र हैन
अनि कहाँ म
हजुरलाई पनि भेटे हो
हो ल मैले बिर्सेँ ल सरी
के हुन्छ नो वरी
हाम्रो हाल्ने एउटा नर्सरीमा आज हाम्रो झापाले
lot of
गुड मर्निङ नमस्ते
नमस्ते
आज मर्निङ वाक गर्दै गर्दै कफनतिर आएको छु को हिरो एकदम यहाँ सुटिङमा गरिरहेको
लोकेश
हाम्रो अर्जुन दादाको लोकेश ओली पो रहेछ त
ल दाइ ल दाइ
अनि मान्छे कम छ त ऊ हेर त अनि हाम्रो झापाको पानी नि त्यस्तो होइन
हो
अनि त सबै ह्यान्डसम बाइक कोही देखिँदैन होइन म चाहिँ कस्तो देखिन्छ नि हो
दाइ त जहिले पनि एभरग्रिन हो नि मैले देखेदेखि अहिलेसम्म जस्ता छ
ल ल ल ब्लेस्ड है
ओके दाइ बाई बाई
Have a lovely Saturday.
Bye bye.
Bye.